What's up, metalheads? My name is Jamie. This is the BladesAndEDC channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how to dye micarta scales. RIT dye works pretty well on G10. I have not tried this method on G10, so I do not know how it works, but I do know it works fantastically on micarta. So we're going to, I can get the tools out of here. Basically, I took my micarta scales off my variant, the satin version, put some titanium scales on it, and I'm going to be dyeing these micarta scales. Comment below what color you think I'm going to do it. Pause the video, comment below what color you think I'm going with. I bet it's going to shock some of you, for sure. It's going to be a shock to the system. I'm going to wait 5 seconds, then I'm going to keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you guessed purple, you were correct. Alright, so I think this is going to turn out like a plum, a dark purple. That's what I'm hoping. Since these are already kind of bluish, I think adding purple to it is just going to make it a very deep, dark purple. And RIT dye with micarta, in my experience, it will wipe off. If you dye micarta with RIT dye and you wipe with alcohol wipe or alcohol, it just keeps coming off and keeps coming off. Same with G10, honestly. I did these G10, and they used to be a much darker purple. And I use RIT dye on this, and every time I wipe this knife down, more purple comes off. So I learned this from Julio, a buddy of mine. And what you want to do with your micarta is you want to get some, 100, 150 grit sandpaper, something like that. Just lightly go over the micarta. You don't want to go over it hard. Just rough, just scratch it up a little bit. I wouldn't go too gritty. I wouldn't probably go under like 80 grit. I think that'd be plenty. Anything lower than that could make them maybe a little too rough on you. So just lightly scratch them up. You don't need to. Oh, I did wipe these down beforehand too with rubbing alcohol. And I'm going to wipe them down again after I get done doing this, and rinse them off in water and wipe them down with rubbing alcohol one more time. And then we will continue on. So I will be back momentarily. Stand by. Alright everybody, I am back, and the scales have been rinsed off and wiped down without rubbing alcohol. And what we are going to be doing to dye these scales, and first off I want to let you know this crap is potent as hell. Okay, this is leather dye, and it works extremely well on micarta, but you should know going into this, don't get this stuff on anything. I mean, you think RIT dye is bad? This is some next level like stuff here. This stuff is I hate even doing this on my desk, but this is the only place I can do it with the camera set up. So when I did the black on the Patreon giveaway knife, the Tucson TS301, I got some of it on a stainless steel sink, and it stained the stainless steel sink. This happened last time too. This was a problem too. See that? That little rubber layer there is not did not open up properly. So, and I do not want to splash this crap anywhere on anything. So yeah, I'm wearing gloves obviously. All this stuff will go in the trash. This does come with this little applicator here, which works very well for this. And I'm just using this old grimy Tupperware thing I have here. And you're going to coat your scales real good with it. And you're going to let them soak for 24 hours. And after they soak for 24 hours, you're going to take them out, rinse them under water really well, and then you're just going to let them dry. Let them air dry, overnight or however long it takes. And when you come back to them after they're dry, you pick them up, you're going to get whatever color. It's going to be a powder residue though. It's not going to stain your hands. You're going to get the residue on your whatever when you pick it up on your fingers, but that's okay. It won't dye you at that point. And just rinse that off with water again, get all that powder residue off, and you will be permanently dyed that color. So yeah, this is looking like it's going to turn out pretty dark. Make sure we get all edges coated here real well. And that's all there is to it, guys. I will link this dye below. This stuff works fantastic on micarta. I am looking into methods of lightening micarta. So let's say you've got a black micarta or some of that green micarta that looks pretty much black, and you want to go with a totally different color. You know, I'm trying to find out if you can use like any type of a bleach mixture to take the color out of micarta and then reapply a color you want. I don't know about that yet. Still working on that one. Store this stuff in a Ziploc bag. That's what I do. Once I'm done, I'm gonna look at my fingers. Look what it's doing to these gloves. That's pretty wicked looking, isn't it? Wow, that's interesting. Where's that coming from? Is that purple turning that color? That's wild looking. But yeah, store this stuff in a Ziploc bag or some kind of container, because this is some, like I said, this is some potent stuff here, guys. Super potent stuff. Do not get this stuff on you. You know, it can, you don't want to get it in your eyes. You don't want to get it on your skin. You definitely don't want to swallow it. You know, read the precautions on the box. See here? And it goes into more detail here. It doesn't say anything about using this on micarta. This is made for dyeing leather, but it works fantastically on micarta. It works so good. And you guys will see these scales shortly. It'll be a day for me, but I will bring you guys back. You know, it'll be a few seconds for you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, metalheads, I am back. It has been seconds for you, but it has been 24 hours for me. And are you ready to see the results? Here we go. Ta-da! Once blue, now purple, and this purple will not come off. It will stay on there. If I wanted it a little darker, I could. You can get black too. I've got black. I could add a little black to it and make it a darker purple. Could even put like, this stuff's kind of thick, so you can even like take a paintbrush and paint like lines in it, whatever you want to do with this stuff. You can make your own designs, but yeah, I think it turned out good compared to, this is what it used to look like. This blue here. It is now that purple there. And now I have a debate on my hands. I'm considering, do I want this on a black blade or do I want this on a regular stonewashed blade? Blackwashed or stonewashed? I almost think the black looks better. Especially with all the black hardware and everything, I think the black would look better. And I'm kind of digging this stonewash with the titanium and having this one blackwash with titanium. So, yeah, I think I kind of like the black better. What do you guys think? So, while you let me know what you think, this is a very simple process, and this stuff is very inexpensive. It's like $7 for that bottle, and you saw how little I use out of that bottle. I could dye 100 knives out of that one bottle if I wanted to, and it's so good. And like it, just like before, you know, I let it sit 24 hours, rinsed it off, put it in the dish rack, let them dry. Once they dried and I picked them up, I got like a purple powder residue on my finger. So I rinsed them off with water again, waited a couple more hours, let them dry again, and then the residue was gone and good to go. Good to go. And they got many colors to choose from. If you want to, the only thing I would say is I'm trying to figure out a way to lighten scales. So say if you've got black scales and you want to go lighter with a lighter color, I need to experiment with some different bleach solutions and see if I can get micarta to get lighter in color, so you could do, you know, different colors. But yeah, this works so well, so much better than Rit dye on micarta anyway. I'm curious how well it'll work on G10, because this once was this color, very similar in color, and you can see the difference over time. This is just faded and faded and faded. These are G10 scales, and the micarta will not fade at all. And like you guys know, the giveaway knife, this was a natural micarta, like a tan micarta, black as night now, and does not come off. It's not wearing off. You can take it and wipe it with alcohol, won't come off. Works so good, so good. I'm so glad I figured out how to do this. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comment below. I'll be happy to answer. I'll also link put a link to the leather dye in the description. There's lots of colors to choose from. And yeah, give it a shot, guys. I think you'll like it. If you want to dye some scales a certain color or multiple colors, because this stuff, like I said, is thick, so you don't have to do the whole scale. You can take a smaller like paintbrush and just paint designs on it with this stuff. Let it sit for 24 hours and you're good to go. So pretty awesome. So thank you, Julio, if you happen to watch this. Thank you, sir, for giving me this, you know, letting me know how to dye my micarta properly and get it to stick and not be like this JG10 is. So I think I'm gonna put put it on this one. I'll probably put these micarta scales on this PE1. I don't know. This is my user. I don't want to mess these scales up. I may just hang on to these scales, stick them to the side, or I could do something with these JG10 and get a different color and go another color. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take this one apart though and see if I can get it to work on that. Because watch what happens here with that G10. I'm gonna put a little rubbing alcohol on this paper towel. Watch, it's not gonna do it anymore now. No, it's not coming off anymore. I guess it finally faded to as much. No, it's coming off a little tiny bit. But yeah, over time it's just gotten lighter and lighter and lighter and just has not held up well. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the RIT dye with G10. Maybe I just didn't let it boil long enough. But yeah, I'm definitely liking this option better. And you get much more vibrant looking colors in my opinion. Well, at least the purple and the black. You get more vibrant, darker, deeper looking colors. So yeah. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Like I said, if you have any questions, comment below. Let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And yeah, there'll be a link below. The leather dye will be linked below if you want to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys on the next one.